Safeguarding in the Community was the title of a conference that took place on 18th January in Westgate Hill Primary School in Newcastle upon Tyne. The conference was attended by parents representing local community, including families of EU migrants who recently moved to Newcastle. Hari Shukla from Newcastle Black and Ethnic Minority Safeguarding Initiative came to the UK 42 years ago, and he is well aware of difficulties that migrants from Eastern European countries may have.
We are a multicultural society, and people from all over the world, have made Newcastle their home. And we believe that, they are all part of the family. And what we actually believe that every person has something to contribute. And so we value people. And when people move from one place to the other, they lack confidence. They don't understand the system. And we want to make sure, that all our people are confident and happy. And if they have any problem, they know where to go to.
The conference was aimed at helping families and residents to understand and address such safeguarding issues as sexual exploitation, violence against women and girls, radicalisation and keeping safe online. But understandably, for families coming from EU countries, there was one issue that dominated in discussion.
The main concern in the Eastern European families, especially Czech and Slovak, was the Brexit, where the family lives in fear in this area. They don't know what's going to happen to their family, to their children, or they're just worried about themselves and the families. So they don't know what's going to happen, if they're going to be sent back to their country or what they've got to do.
The keynote speaker at the conference was Northumbria Police and Crime Commissioner Vera Baird, who supervises police in the northeast. She believes that the problem with hate crime against EU migrants after Brexit vote was less serious in the northeast thanks to better cooperation within local community.
There was an upsurge in hate crime immediately after Brexit. It was less here, actually, than in almost every other major city in the UK. And that, frankly, is because there is a brilliant community here.
Despite current concerns regarding Brexit, Hari Shukla is confident that the effort put into integrating EU migrants and their families into local community has paid off.
We have succeeded, you can see the presence of people from Eastern Europe and so on here. What is it, the difficulty we had, yes, was, because, they did not have any organization. So that means we had to contact individuals and recruit them. In other communities, they've got some kind of association, so it becomes easier to go to the association, discuss the problem, and then, mobilize their support. In this case, because they did not have any organized community group, therefore it made it difficult for us, to reach. But we actually, through schools and with community organization, we have tried to establish contact with them. And we are saying that, that look, you are very important to us. Come and help us. Come and share your culture, your values with us, because there is so much they have to give. And now they have actually started to take part. And we are actually saying that, they are very, very important to us. And they are, in fact, making a lot of positive contribution.
A positive contribution from EU migrants could be greater, but the fact that there is very few police officers of Polish descent may have added to the feeling of abandonment and lack of trust that has been visible among Polish community after Brexit. Vera Baird expressed her commitment to build trust between police and EU migrants, and she also encouraged potential candidates from Polish and other minorities to join the police and help to protect the community.
What we really want you to know is that whenever there is the slightest sense of somebody behaving in this way, you should call the police. They will come immediately and they will deal with it, not necessarily by, huge upheaval things like arresting and throwing it into court, but they can if that's what you want, but they will come and they will deal with it. They really will. Do not hesitate. The other thing I think is really important to mention is that we would like more people from minority communities, such as Polish people, such as Czech people, such as Romanian people, such as Pakistani people, to join the police. We have a force which has got a proportion of minority ethnic officers in it, but not enough. We want to be sure that we properly represent the community that we have to police.
To achieve that goal, Northumbria Police is currently seeking new candidates in an ongoing recruitment. Anyone who's interested and would like to join the force may find all necessary information online.
We're looking for new recruits who represent the communities that we serve here in Northumbria, particularly those who understand the challenges and the language and other issues that may face their local communities that they could help us to understand and to police. And if people want more information about it, they should look on the Northumbria Police Careers website, where there's lots of information about eligibility and also the process and how they might apply and how they might get in touch with us to get additional support, to understand about the roles that we have and the careers that we have.
The conference was organised by Newcastle Black and Ethnic Minority Safeguarding Initiative, together with the Newcastle Safeguarding Children and Newcastle Safeguarding Adults boards.